Well, let's get back to it, shall we?
That make it a curse item,
Oh,
Cratzzy.
hello.
That was the expression.
Hello.
Greetings,
Hello.
salutations,
Being bad.
and good morrow, and welcome to episode 8 of Riddle of Mana.
Hello.
Sorry that the talkies are
Riddle
still...
of Mana? What?
Yeah, you guys are doing transition stuff.
Okay.
Primus isn't done yet, bro.
Gotta
Isn't
give
that
the
what
angel
I-
a minute.
Campaign
Wait.
name.
Can't
Didn't
you
we
give him
kill
a
Primus?
minute?
Didn't we kill Primus already?
No, you didn't.
It's only been a week. It was like 5 months.
This is all just a fever dream.
Yeah, we're all back at the amphitheater still.
Wow,
I
that
We
would
just woke up.
I woke
that
up.
would be a trip.
This was all a dream. It's like, wow, all of this content.
And
This is
so-
all
Finally
the-
you're awake.
This is
I
actually
need
the
to-
tutorial.
Dude, that was so long ago, I don't even have it on my map list anymore.
Can we please? Oh wait, never mind.
Anyway, so yeah, we're good to go for all preparatory stuff you guys need to do. We can start cranking that out.
Yes. We have a list.
But once the transition phase is done, that's pretty much all I've got for you because I don't have Primus done yet. It should be done in 2 days. I also have to order a bunch of maps. Oh boy. do I-
It's done today? Oh, okay.
In 2 days.
I don't like your plural. I want it now.
Well,
In
well,
2
you know,
days?
that's what she said. And I'm like, no, please, I need to drink water. Anyway.
Somebody's a little bit thirsty.
Oh my god. Anyway. All right,
Facts.
hit me with your list.
So I proposed to my group, let's start with the item stuff and then we'll do all the RP together. What do you guys think?
I feel as if that's fair.
Yeah, then we're not going in and out.
Yeah.
You.
Okay. So probably the most straightforward one is Cratzzy wants to get more dragon blood for Albert.
You.
Okay.
How
How would you like to do that?
Mrs. AT,
Okay.
could you please procure more of that dragon blood like you did last time? It
He's
was
an
most
addict to Gatorade. I knew it.
No. You saw the effects of it. I would very much appreciate it if you'd give me some more, please.
Scratch his arm. Scratch
What was
his
that?
under chin.
Okay. All right, so you're talking to Satir. You want to procure more dragon's blood. All right, let's take a little gander. What is the... Okay, hold on. Why is the map doing this? Oh. I have a lot of bodies on this map.
Wait, where are they?
They in the pit where they fucking belong.
Oh,
Oh, there he is.
A
A lot of bodies on this map. Holy shit.
God damn.
Wow, that's a lot of bodies. That is that's a lot of
All
bodies.
right, that'll work.
Look, it's the cleric and bard.
Oh, what? Where'd they go? They zoom away.
To be clear, I've tried to erase those words so many times, it just won't.
That's true. That's true. I look at them every time. We've been hanging out with them and the crossbow specialist a lot.
No paladin love.
Crossbow specialist loves some alcohol.
By the way, don't you love how we meet in the fucking bedroom? We have a throne room all the way over there, and we don't fucking go there.
You met in there
We
because he's
we're always-
bedridden.
That's a good point. Let's
It's
But
not
it's
just
not
where
now.
I-
Let's go to the war room.
This is also
the
where I
chandelier
burned
in
a
our comfy
corpse.
beds.
Brianna's ashes are just laying on the ground.
Isn't this building fucked? To be
It's all warped and shit. This ain't up to OSHA code.
This is where I went to the
Everything's just
dream.
Floating
This is
around.
a condemned fort.
It's just in stasis right here in the air.
You give me and my guys 5 days, we'll have it fixed up.
Yo, where's that mirror?
Music.
All right. So, all right. What's your list? Let's see it.
You know what? Let me actually just post this so then you can see it.
Excellent. I would like to see the list.
Okay. I will put it into notes. Bloop.
Good formatting.
And then, of course, we're gonna need potions and stuff as well. Which do you want me
We
to just
gotta
go and, like
shop
write that
it.
down underneath it?
Oh, sure. Number 9. Acquire potions.
Which one? What kind of potions do we want?
Three
I think-
haste from me, thanks.
Well, let me handle this dragon's blood stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See if fortune's on your side. Maybe I can get you some. It is.
Looks good to me.
4 dragon blood.
Oh my
Ooh.
Dude, look at that! What flavors?
Corrupted.
Green. Dragon's blood.
Thank you, sir.
All right, there you go. There's your dragon's blood. You
I'll make you
degenerate.
proud.
Okay.
Tastes like kiwi.
The one underneath this is Frosty wants to get a maul for Marvis.
Okay,
Big chunky mole.
sure.
That because
How would you like to do that?
I believe a few sessions ago we said that we could choose equipment with the +1 and the 3 traits, or the +2 and the 1 trait.
Yeah,
Is that still applicable?
crafting with essences. Yeah, if you've got the
Yeah.
essences.
Yeah, so I want to work around that.
Okay.
If it-
What do you want?
Yeah.
What's your base essence? Or excuse me, what's your base item first?
Well, I would
Maul
like-
from the armory.
yeah, I would like to know if we have any preset
We
molds
do.
already.
We have just mauls, but do you want one made out of a special material? Do you have material you want me to make it out of? How much work you want to put into this?
Mostly, what I wanted to do is I wanted to take like a regular mold and then take my side to put it on the other end of it.
To take
And
your
basically-
what now?
Sickle.
The sickle. Sorry.
It's
sickle.
alright.
Yeah. So it's
So
like
you
one
want
end
a
is a
sickle on the other end.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then in terms of the essences, we have primordial and fire essences that we can use.
And mana.
This is what I
Yeah.
suggest.
All right.
Write out what you want to use and what order you want to put the essences in, because they'll have to be combined, and that can change what they are.
All right. So I'll just start fitting.
Yeah.
Yes. Circle.
Do you want some time to do that, Frosty? Or you want to do that right now?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
Someone can just do something in the meantime, just so I can type everything up.
Okay. The piece that I wanted to do was attempt to make a new spell, which was specifically, I pulled it up, Thunderstep. I wanted to try and learn Thunderstep.
Oh, okay. You just wanted to learn Thunderstep?
I believe so. I know there's also the Oratory, and I could maybe change some spells through the Oratory, but I don't know anything else beyond that.
I mean, yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. You can also make a new spell as well, which is what I thought you were inferring. But if you just want to learn
Okay.
Thunderstep, that's easy. You can do that.
Give me some parameters on making a spell.
Oh
I
boy, it's
don't have my
time.
mind open.
Oh boy, I'm gonna grab a Mountain Dew. Hey, I'm walking into my living room.
And he's gone.
I'm coming back. I'm almost back. I'm sitting down. I'm here.
I love the fading mic.
That's peak comedy whenever you move away from the mic and then come back to it.
Yeah.
Is that sarcastic or is that actual comedy for you?
No, it's serious, sincere.
I was just describing what I was doing.
Yes, very
Well,
funny.
Descriptions are
funny.
funny.
Okay.
Hilarious, even.
You're a
Real
funny
knee slapper.
guy.
Next time when I go into the next room, I'm scratching my leg. All right. Parameters time. Put on your thinking caps, kiddos. It's time to learn how to make spells.
Don't learn
Okay.
about parameters.
I'm ready to take notes.
I bet you are.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I bet you're like sitting up in your chair all prim and proper. I'm ready to take notes.
I'm actually lounging,
Oh. It's a little disappointing.
legs straight out on my ottoman,
Oh my god.
propped against the wall.
You're
The whole empire?
You're max the entire empire. It would need the whole empire for all 5 miles and 11 inches.
5 leagues.
5 leagues under the sea. Okay.
5 leagues under the toes.
My God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, dude, Zahab showed me these statues that have backwards long toes. That's so
Stop
great.
it.
In
Stop
fact,
it right
I'm going to
now.
share a
Like
picture of Lolly
Velociraptor
right
feet?
now.
No.
I'm going to go to
No.
IRL. I'm doing it right now. I'm taking a quick break out of
Hold
my
on. Do they have
D&D time.
Velociraptor feet? I didn't get to see these.
Oh, man, these are so good. I'm sending these to Lolly's DMs right now.
Time to abuse my mod privileges and delete a channel.
There you go, Lolly. Here. Ah, there we go.
Gary,
I'm not opening that.
Take a long look.
Nope.
Oh, also, I will write up all the parameters for spell making in your DMs as well, so you have to open it.
Motherfucker.
No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to. Anyway, so the first thing you got to choose.
Like a hand.
First thing you got to do is choose what school of magic.
Okay.
And then once you've chosen your school of magic, you get to choose its duration.
Okay.
You get to choose its casting time, its range, what components that it has. And then you have a proposal effect. And then finally, what spell level you can create it at. To be clear, you cannot create a spell that is higher than the level you can cast.
Sure. Okay. What are the limitations on power? Because I'm assuming that's associated with the essence I'm using to do it.
The limitations, quotations, are based off of the following parameters. They are based off of what you want, how powerful that effect would be versus the level you're creating it at, and then the required amount of essences to make that spell into being.
Okay. Can I do something that capitalizes both on frost and devilry?
Yes, such a thing is possible.
Okay. Two questions here before I sit here and ponder.
Yeah.
What does it take for me to learn Thunderstep? Is that just Val's teaches it to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see if he has it.
Okay.
He does not. Satir does, though.
Okay. So if it's that straightforward, I would like to just do that. And then, and that doesn't cost anything, right? It's just time.
Just time.
Like 8 hours.
Well, and, relationship with NPC, but you're already good buddies.
Okay. Okay, cool. Are we set then if I just add it to my spellbook?
Thunderstep? Sure! You helped me revive my love interest.
That's so cute! I'm so distracted now.
Well, now you can't learn it.
Anyway, yes, Thunderstep. Yes, you can add that to your book now.
Gee, thank you. All right, I'll do that separately. I'm going to sit here and think about spells, guys, if you want to keep going. There was, let's see here, potions was what y'all were starting to look at.
Yes.
Potions, you say? Okay.
So a lot of our primary curiosities. Ooh, Frosty already has his mall stuff down. Do you want to go into that before we do the potions?
Well, you guys could talk about,
Yeah, I've just tapped it out.
Gotcha. So, with a lot of us marshals, we're going to want haste potions. So that's what, 3? Evelyn, are you able to capitalize on that?
With enough order, yeah, I think I can do that.
Okay, so that'll be 4 haste potions. How are we doing in terms of better health potions, not just like some of the lower end?
Okay, so is your plan to purchase these from a bazaar or to spend essence to create them? Like, what's your objective here?
We can do that.
Well, you can send Satir to go out and buy them, but there's that. But you could also create potion caches based off of essence that you spend, or even if you want to spend a mana on it.
Ashes, you say?
Caches, yes.
Should we just make a cache of potion of speed then?
We could.
That's not how it works.
It's like we have the corresponding essence.
It works like this. Like, if you spending a mana, a pure mana, on a potion cache is a grand potion cache, which has gives you access to elixirs, supreme potions, superior potions, greater potions, and normal potions.
Oh, so it's like a mix.
Mm-hmm.
Which essence was that, you said?
That's pure mana for that.
Pure mana. Well, we have 3. So, I'm in. Saving 1 for an ally or something.
I feel like we should save more than one.
Yeah, save 1 for an ally, have 1 as backup, and spend 1 on...
That's not what I said.
Can we use
we
the
have-
mana essences instead of straight up pure mana?
Probably could.
But we have the extra equipment that we aren't using be sold at a bazaar from Satyr.
How much for my shield? 10 GP, 10 dust.
Yeah.
What about my priestess vestments, which I'm still wearing?
Oh yeah, you're a beautiful priestess.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, you're a shrine maiden.
You're scrumptious.
This whole time. Now I see what Sabeiro's using you.
Bites lip.
He's got quite the curve.
Yeah.
All right.
so lean, he's
So, what are you guys gonna do with the potions?
What
Well,
can we get for spending an essence?
Which essence?
Let's say the primordial.
Primordial essence will get you a supreme potion cache, which comes with supreme potions, superior potions, greater potions, and regular potions.
What are
That
elixirs?
sounds good to me.
Elixirs are special potions that can make grandiose effects and can affect multiple people at once by having only one imbiber.
I want to spend...
For example, in Final Fantasy VII, there are elixirs that heal the entire party. It's kind of like that.
Okay.
If we combined 2 primordial, would that be able to warrant us getting a higher tier of
First, you would need to
cache?
combine 2 primordials together and see what essence that makes for you.
Okay.
I suggested we do that before, and I'm still up for it.
Which one do we have the most of? Is it just mana? Just mana essences?
Yeah, for normal mana.
Then, I personally would like to use one of the primordial ones. That's why I'm asking if instead we can just combine 1 primordial and 1 mana.
Sure.
I
So, yeah.
don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Combining primordial and mana then?
So what's it going to be?
I think we agree.
2
Combining
primordials
it.
together?
1 primordial, 1 mana.
Wait.
The essence, not the pure mana.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're taking 1 primordial essence and you're taking a regular mana essence and putting them together?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Oof.
Their tiers are too far apart.
Okay, 2 primordial then. Frosty.
Sure.
What? Yeah. Wait. Is he intending to use one? Or
Yeah,
For his weapon.
I did want
Oh,
to
it's
use
in
one
the
for
thing.
weapon.
Yeah. The weapon's gonna be cursed or something. Then.
Has
What-
a chance.
What potion cache can we get with a mana essence?
With just a regular mana essence,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
minor potion cache.
What about 4 mana essences?
You'd have
3
to
because we spent 1.
Fine.
you'd get a minor one for each of them, but if you wanted to combine them together, you could try, and then you could find out what you get.
Did we spend 1? You said what?
We put it into primordial because nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Because their tiers are too far apart.
Yeah, nothing happened. We still have the essence.
So it wasn't expended?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
They don't combine together because they're not
They just
compatible.
Yeah,
just
I
bump into
I
each
think
other.
we should combine 2 manas. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll combine 2 manas. Fuck it.
2
Two-
mana essences.
2
yes.
regular mana essences.
Yep.
And then it turns into a greater, and then we can do the greater into the primordial essence. Because
Or it changes in the water.
All right, guys, it's
Just
time.
wait.
It's time to find out what you're gonna get out of it.
Ooh.
Death growl.
What are we buying?
What are you buying?
All right, 2 mana essences
What are
together.
we
Let's
buying?
take a roll. Bam! That's a water essence.
I fucking said it!
Okay, let's
Somebody
combine
pick
the
up the
fire
phone, I
and
called
water.
it.
Let's combine the fire and water essence.
Wait, what are you guys
We're-
taking
we're
essences and
alchemizing.
making them smaller?
We're
No.
alchemizing it.
Why?
We're making them bigger.
Why?
We want to
Because we don't need.
They're playing the mini game.
We have only.
playing potion craft, dude.
I look away for 2 minutes.
Why were you?
Did
I'm
you
trying to
need
make a spell.
them? Oh,
So, Frosty, you require a primordial, correct? For
Yeah,
your ball.
I asked for it's 1 primordial and 1 fire, and that's it.
sounds good. What
Yeah.
does Lolly need then?
Well, Lolly's making a spell, but she does need essence, from what I understand, for said spell.
Correct. And we don't know how much until we settle on what it is I'm making.
Exactly.
You like water?
Yeah, you
So
like that.
let me actually lay a couple of ideas. I've been sitting here plotting.
Plotting.
So idea number 1, I didn't take this, but it's, I think, what is it? Melf's? Minute meters?
Melf's minute meteors. Yes.
Thank you. But I don't want another level 3. So if I could do a level 2, so maybe something not as powerful, but if I have like little ice balls that are floating around and I could shoot those off like over a couple of different turns. I was thinking about that as an option because I need more ice-based magic that I can finish somebody with because I have this new staff ability.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something I could do at level 2?
It's certainly something that could be explored. It would have to be concentration.
Damn it, yeah, that's true.
That's your big problem, is that
Yep.
a spell like that would need to be concentration, and that's going to take your concentration slot. I'm
Something
listening.
else I was thinking about. So we started, this is more on the devil side.
Yeah.
So we started in the last fight experimenting with corruption into Albert.
Yeah.
Is there a way that Sera could make a spell that pulls that corruption and forms it into, I don't know, like an extra body part, something, more armor, something that would help?
You can do something like that, but that is not a 3rd level or lower spell.
Damn. Okay.
That's outside your reach right now.
Okay.
I wonder if you're able to cast through corrupted people.
So that'd be a spell she'd have to cast ahead of time, and that'd be concentration.
Okay.
That'd be sick if I could feed off of the corruption that's in him. But what would I
Like, that'd be a
do
very
with that?
devil thing to do.
Well,
so it'd be pretty
remember,
neat.
something that might help you, anything that's outside of your specialty is going to have to follow base rules. If you want to do something a little bit edged out, more powerful, then you're going to have to, you're going to have to stick to, like, your wizard spec, which, since you're a key master, that means your spell schools are conjuration and divination.
Mm-hmm.
So, the spells you've described so far were like transmutation, which is augmenter. So,
Okay. So stick to stuff in Keymaster, got it.
well, you don't have to, but if you want to push the envelope, that's where you'd have to.
Which
do
you
it.
know I do, baby.
Well, okay then.
Conjuration.
Stay over there.
Okay. That helps. That helps narrow it down. Let me read these.
I say if we're gonna use something for potions, I say we'd rather just use a primordial for now and see what we get from it. We don't
I
have
also agree. Do
Yeah,
you
I
agree,
agree.
Lolly?
What? I was over here reading. Damn it. Sorry.
We're
Ask me
making
again.
decisions. This is
Ask
important.
ask me again.
Can we use 1 primordial for potions and 1 primordial for Frosty?
I think that's fine, because the stuff I need is probably mana essence or water essence would be my assumption.
We
Oh,
just
we got
gained a
both of
water
those.
essence,
Yeah, so we're cool.
Lucky you.
Can you guys update the notes on the essences we
I
have
did.
on?
We it's updated.
Thank you. Perfect.
Yep.
What if I did something in divination, guys? Because I don't have any divination. Valis has done everything for us, and if we assume Valis isn't there, and we're about to go fight a big scary dude, what divination magic would help us?
See, divination tends to lead into scrying. Shit.
Try
There's
to predict their next move.
There's levels of prediction that follows into it, yeah. So like foretelling. There's a possibility you can make a spell that can act as a reaction.
Oh, you could see like the attack like 2 seconds in the future, and you have like better AC against that attack or something.
Ooh.
Like triggered action, reaction, like that sort of thing. You could have it where it's like that.
What if I was able to do... I'm looking at, like, example divination spells. Would I be able to divine something in, almost like True Strike, but over a... If it was concentration-based, over, like, a minute, and add a 1d8 to somebody's attack rolls?
Oh, you mean something useful?
Yes.
That's something we could discuss. Yeah. I need more specifics, like if you're going to make a concentration, that opens up the field to have it being overtly over the duration. First of all, how many targets? Is it only against one monster? Is it advantage? You know, things like that.
Okay.
I do have another suggestion. This is me being old, but there is a spell that might be useful for you to be able to have that acts as the conjuration side of things through a pseudo teleport, and it kind of works with Keymaster. The original spell is called Benign Transposition, where you can take 2 willing subjects and switch their places. So if say somebody was being attacked and it would have hit their AC, you can have it
That
to where
spell
you
already
switch.
exists, and it's
Oh, it
not,
already sticks in this?
It's not 3rd level or lower.
Oh damn! I miss when it was like a 2nd level spell.
Yeah, well, old school Magic also had haste at 2nd level, and it aged you a year.
Yeah. Damn.
So this is
But,
I'm going to link this to you, Arcadum.
Linking things in my DMs. Let me look.
But you'll have to pay Wizard as a coach to do that.
So this is the base of what's inspiring me. Obviously, initiative rolls, I'm not too interested in being able to benefit that.
Yeah.
But would I be able to do that to attack rolls?
Not at 1st level.
Yeah, so if we did a different level?
Yeah, sure. Let me think about it for a second, because see, the problem
Okay.
is that this is bleeding into Bless, and then I'd have to decide if it
okay.
stacks with Bless or not. Because if it stacks with Bless, it can get really
Unfair.
it could get really it could start to eclipse things.
Okay.
So let me ask you this: Would you rather a minute bonus for multiple people, or
No.
would you rather a larger bonus for a singular person?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want it to last long, or do you want it to be short?
Define long. 8 hours is too long.
Long. The difference I'm looking for here is it a spell you cast outside of combat or in combat? Are you going to spend a turn?
Outside combat.
Outside combat? Okay. Okay. Do you want it to have an expensive material component?
Do I have to go get the material component?
Well, you still have to have one in order to cast. That's what I'm asking. Is that do you want it to be? Do you want that to be a limiting factor?
That's so hard to say because I already have spells I can't use because I need very specific items.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to evaluate based off of yes or no? Like if we get to the point and this is my deciding factor, I pick a spell at the end of this based off of that because I don't know how to answer that right now.
Well, this is kind of where I'm at right now. So, you said you didn't want another 3rd level spell, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But I might if this is if this is gonna be as amazing as I think, because right now I have Dispel Magic and Thunderstep, which are both get out of jail cards. So it could work as I'll have one get out of jail card and one where I benefit somebody going into combat.
So your best setup here is that if it's a 3rd level spell, that gives me a lot more leeway to allow these things to happen.
Okay. Then
So-
yeah, let's say that this is 3rd level then, because I think that'll work.
So 3rd level, divination. What range do you want it to be? Is it a touch? Is it within 30 feet? And what's its casting time? If it's out of combat, casting times above 1 round can lead to me allowing it to be a little bit more effective. Like a casting time of 1 minute would be good if you're going to do it as a pre-setup.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. 1 minute long. Touch also sounds fine.
Okay. Let's see. So
I'm assuming touch is more powerful.
yeah, because it limits distance. Any more limiting factors can make it better.
Yep, touch.
Let's see here. What I would probably do on top of that is, so 3rd level, divination, duration, let's say 1 hour, 1 minute cast time, touch, verbal, somatic components, and you decided against material, right?
I just don't know.
Okay.
Because if it's something I can get, then yeah, of course I'll do that. But
big-
if I'm just never going to get it.
The big limitation here is that you have a limited number of casts based off of that material component. I think for you to get to what you want, it's not necessary right now. But if you really wanted to make this a good spell, then you might consider adding it.
Okay.
So where I'm at right now is select one creature, select one willing creature. You give that creature a plus. Okay, hold on. I got something for you.
Leave his body, demon.
Let's do this.
I don't know, with that many tongues, I think we should keep it in there.
Let's do select one willing creature. That creature gains a plus. Hey. Let's do gains advantage on attack rolls for 1 hour. However, this spell ends if that creature misses. Yes. That's good. Straight advantage has a gambit cost. Ooh.
That sounds great.
I like the sound of that. Okay, let's see here. So let's do 3rd level divination. Casting time 1 minute. Range, touch, components, verbal and somatic. Duration 1 hour. I'm calculating, I'm discussing in my brain hole. Logic. Okay. That's going to cost you... Yeah. That's going to cost you a primordial essence.
Okay. Have we spent those yet?
No.
No.
Okay. How does it modify if we add a component?
Oh, adding a component. Adding a component would remove the automatic removal if it misses, but it would reduce the duration down to 1 minute. So you would cast it right before combat starts, and then for 10 rounds, he has auto advantage.
And I won't know what that component is until we roll it.
Correct. Until you confirm it.
Yeah, I don't want to add it.
As you wish.
Oh, I'm so excited! Are you guys on board with this?
Well,
You?
yeah, I would say
Yes,
so
like-
because it seems like a very put it on Cratzzy spell.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm on board with this.
We'll find other ways to get potions. Don't worry
So
about
you're
it.
spending a primordial essence.
I'm thinking. Okay, so
We're
it would be third
spending.
level, so I would give it in front. And then I'd have one use of either Dispel Magic or Thunderstep, which is getting us out. But, oh, let me check something real quick. Let me check what my staff ability was of
Okay.
returning spell slots.
Ba, 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 ba.
Maybe try choosing. Oh, that's soft cast. Okay, no. Okay, so I have no other way to get third level spells back. Okay. I think we do it. I think it's worth it. Confirmed.
So be it. In that case, I have excellent news. Please name this spell.
I get to name it?
Of course you do.
Yeah.
You made it. For example,
Hmm.
Tasha's Hideous Laughter was made by the wizard Tasha.
Mm-hmm.
Should I name it Wrath of the Dragon Knight?
What?
Well, I mean, it's
Me?
your spell, so
Dragon's arrogance.
Ooh, I like that.
That's true, because if you
just call it
miss-
hair flip.
Yeah,
I'm
if
not.
he
I'm
misses.
not calling
yeah,
it
yeah.
hair flip. No,
Can we call
I
it
like.
ay.
No, absolutely not. I like Dragon's Arrogance. I like new suggestion. I'll do
Yeah,
that.
that was awesome. Cause like you go all in and then you miss and it's like the end of you.
I fired and then I missed. I fired again. I missed.
How does a popsicle?
God damn. Sera's so cool making spells and shit, naming them. Wow.
Just for you.
Thanks.
You're the
Alright.
closest thing that's just getting to a dragon.
My question is, do you want Dragon's Arrogance, or would you like to call it Sera's Draconic Arrogance?
Do I want to have an ego and name it after myself? Would
The
Sera
avarice
have an
of
ego and
violence.
name it after herself?
Name it after yourself. Yeah.
She would actually. She would. It's the one thing she thinks that she's becoming a master of. Yeah, she would name it after herself.
So
Because
be
this
it.
will be a spell
Sera's Draconic
later on, right?
Arrogance is a third-level divination spell with a casting time of 1 minute. It has a range of touch. Its components are verbal and somatic. The duration at which it lasts is 1 hour, but it is a concentration spell. Select one willing creature. That creature gains advantage on attack rolls for 1 hour. However, the spell ends if that creature misses.
Yee! I'm so
Awesome.
happy!
Also, hello, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Kid.
Mom's in chat.
Hello,
Thank you
mother.
guys so much. That was great.
You want another essence?
I could certainly make more spells. I don't actually have too much cooking in the second level right now. And I really need something that does cold damage.
Well, I will say Frosty is calling dibs on that other primordial essence. So
And we're
Oh, yeah,
gonna
what-
spend pure mana to
Speaking of
make
which,
potions.
let's go ahead and handle his
Yeah.
hammer.
Yeah, do his weapon.
I am excited.
I'm looking with my eyes with the trolley. Bam, bam, bam with the bells. Eating ass with my heartstrings.
I'm gonna order some Chick-fil-A to celebrate that.
and that's God's favorite chicken.
What?
I really wanted to make a chicken sandwich shop that's only open on Sundays and call it Chick for Gays. It's my retirement plan right there. Ooh, I'm gonna get a milkshake.
You bring
Yes.
all the boys to the yard.
I already do.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the
I don't always whoop, but when I do, there it is.
What did I just listen to?
Me crying and realizing I was about to sing a very naughty song with my mom in chat.
He's a good egg.
He's a good son. Thank you, Mother, for saying such kind things about me. All right. The darkest timeline. I sing some raunchy song and my mom was listening and she goes, "How could you, son?" And I just die.
Why?
just one tear goes down her face.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you
The
know how crazy it
shame.
is? My aunt, who I haven't spoken with in like a decade, when I went to go visit my dad's mom, she was living with her, and she was like, "Yeah, I've been watching you the whole time." She's been subscribed since the beginning and has been watching me constantly.
She didn't tell you her handle, did she?
But she did tell me her handle, and I recognized her name because she was the 7th person to follow me. Purple Eyes.
Yo,
Aw.
Wow, the
Crazy. And it was my aunt the whole time. And the fact that her name was Purple Eyes, that is how, if God exists, he has a sense of fucking humor. That's how I know that.
Purple Eyes?
Because her name was Purple Eyes, and she was the 7th follower, and it was my aunt.
so your aunt's the hero?
See what I mean? Like, my life a movie. my life a movie, though.
Oh,
Honorary NPC for your aunt.
Good times, man. Okay. Let me crank this out for you. Let's do some rolls.
Rolling.
Use the primal and a fire. Plus the run 3 traits. You got it.
You ever just have like a Cascari Darth Maul?
That's Star Step Buddies. Holy shit, that's a 4. Hip hip hum hip hip ish nosh ish mush.
That means I start speaking Simlish.
Sorry, I was just thinking like my aunt was watching the whole time, man. That was so cool. Man.
my favorite moment was.
Yeah, she actually talked to me about. Have you any idea how surreal it is that someone on the extended part of my family is just like, that was my favorite campaign, little Jeremy boy, because that's what she calls me. And it was just so weird, but like in a good way. I was like, holy shit, you know. And then I'm gonna start crying. It was just it was strangely validating to have the support of a family member who I thought didn't like me, actually.
I like that Vizier fellow.
Good times.
Sobering thoughts with Riddle of Mana.
All right, time to stop thinking and start making. Start do my job. Whoosh.
He must do.
Okay, let's see here.
I'm all giddy, guys. I'm not even gonna lie.
You're getting a sick, nasty weapon.
Time to leave my communist ways behind.
Dusty Roddy! Goodbye, Mom.
Oh, that's last
Bye,
I'm
bye,
glad
Mother.
you have learned the ways of tyranny from us.
He's finally stopped impaling the landowners.
I'm leaving my.
Fun fact.
Dead than rude.
Fun fact. Mozambique used to be allied to communism at one stage.
So that's why you made this character.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that you're from the country the shotgun pistol was named after. Mozambique here. Mozambique.
The country where the first African samurai came from.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, you'll have to explain that to me in gross detail later,
I will.
because I'm gonna put that in Corvinus. Holy shit,
Hey.
dude! Swords with dreadlocks? I thought that was only in a special anime. Is that real? That would be so. Afro Samurai's real? Holy shit! Did you guys fight for the #1 headband?
We don't talk about the #1 hit.
Oh, I see. Mozambique here. Alright, let's see. Here we go.
This game was dope as fuck.
African Sam. It reminds me of
Yasuke.
the first image in my head it comes to is like a Shreeman warrior.
The guy was an absolute unit on the battlefield. It was so fucking cool.
Wait, he was one of Nobunaga's retainers?
Yeah.
That's so fucking wild!
I know, right?
That's so crazy, dude. No wonder he won so many fights. Holy shit. History's crazy. Like,
dude, the pictures are amazing because he's like a whole half a person taller than everybody else. And he used the reach weapon too, which made him kind of a dick. You really can't hit him.
man. That's awesome. Yeah. Here you go, friend.
I'm waiting. I'm very
Bated
much
breath.
excited. It just stays in. The breath never comes back up.
Requiem of Ruinous Fire.
Ooh.
Burden cost 3 plus 1 maul. Enemy struck with this weapon must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or be set on fire, which deals 2d6. If this weapon strikes a flaming enemy, that enemy takes 1d6 bleed damage. Although this bleed damage isn't stacked as normal.
That's still really good.
Sick. They're set on fire for 2d6 each round.
I don't think it's nice that way.
What?
Are they set on fire? Like they deal damage each round?
Yes. That's what being
2d6?
set. That's what being set on fire means.
For 2d6?
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And because he put the sickle on it, the weapon deals bleed damage to enemies.
That's so
that are taking
cool.
fire.
So if they're
No
raging in a
curse.
chat room, he can make them bleed.
So that's both of our primordial essences gone, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Got it.
And in terms of traits, what does this one have? Because +1, 3 traits. That's what I just want to confirm.
It has 2 traits because they're
Okay.
synergistic.
Okay.
Now you got like this badass communist mall.
Actually, is
Hammer and sickle. Ching.
together as
Ching.
one.
Or the USSR. I mean, Ragnar's fit.
I have a second spell I'm thinking up. Were you guys serious about doing a second one?
Ragnar's comrades.
If we could use a pure mana for potions, then sure.
Yeah, I want at least some potions.
We
We
also have
have
dust.
2 pure mana, 2 fire, 1 water. And a mayhem wing.
Oh yeah, so the wing.
Oh, what happens if we... can I infuse a mana with a mayhem wing?
Do you want to give yourself a cloak, but you don't have any burden?
Yeah, you need like all those things to do that. I thought you guys were gonna make a robe out of it.
That's what I wanted to. But can I just make like an RP robe out of it?
Yeah.
Can I
that's fine.
fuse it to my kimono?
You can have a an event dress for battle, sure.
Excellent.
Here,
My super villainous dress.
Ah, yes. The time has come, Billy.
Save some of the meaty bits. We have to eat that later.
It just looks like a giant mosquito wing, right?
No, it's more like a butterfly wing.
Gee.
Okay.
So we have 2 pure mana. And obviously, we need to be very careful about that.
You know, I just want to say that Lolly's image in my head of her being a boss lady changes from corporate Lolly to her like rolling around with a pillow, squeezing it, just being like wild dichotomy.
The duality of man.
Whereas
RP
Whereas Frosty, I can only think of him as the samurai to Oda Nobunaga. That's all I can think of. Mozambique, hip.
What if Yasuke had a shotgun?
Was that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Wait. So is that what that anime is based off? Is actually based off him?
If I remember correctly, it's loosely based off of his story. Yeah.
The Sasuke one, except not mechs. He's not fighting mechs in actual life. Yeah, probably.
I know that they're supposedly considering making like a proper anime based on the story.
That's so
I know they want to
nice.
make a movie. That's something that I do know
Imagine-
that they want to do is make a movie of Yasuke.
Dude, that's a pretty fucking cool ass like historical figure to have. What was your guys? We had a black samurai that served over Nobunaga. That's pretty fucking sick, actually. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
What did everybody else have? Something not as cool.
Yeah.
Everybody frowns.
Can I send you the second one I'm thinking about, Arcadum?
you sure can.
I want to do a variant on this.
I'm going to add in the notes because I want to make sure that we're considering leaving a pure mana for perhaps summoning.
Because it would be nice for us to be able to possibly have an ally. Otherwise, I'm using that fucking slave collar on one of the minions and fucking just take him.
Oh boy. Unfortunately, that one's out of sight of your reach.
Okay.
Because that's
The other one I
that's
have.
crossing magic boundaries.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just in conjuration because this is the other
Well,
one.
you want to look at the bottom because that spells specifically for druids and rangers.
Yep. And so is I think the second one I'm looking for. Yeah, same thing.
Yes.
Boo.
Boo! He said no. He hates me. Clap.
What I was thinking about doing was trying to summon, which I think is conjuration, a devil type. But I don't think wizards can summon anything until level 3, right?
Well, it takes a minimum of a 3rd level, yeah, because that's when you get some
Okay.
lesser demons
Yep,
or devils and demons.
Rats. Okay.
How much do potions cost for dust?
It's 50 for basic, 300 for greater, 750 for superior, and like 1500 for supreme. And elixirs are they're worth a lot, and it's really hard to purchase them.
Right.
If you want an elixir, you're gonna have to spend a mana. Man, I have to go pee. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a feeling we're going to use all our mana at some point.
We're gonna have to at some point.
We can.
I feel like the options we
nothing.
have is one for potion and one for ally. That's what I feel satisfied doing because, you know, having the best chances to fight and kill Primus, I want to kill Primus. That's what I agreed to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So don't slack on anything, please, guys.
Are you implying that we slack?
Yes.
Are you
I'm
giving
implying
us a performance review right now?
Yes, me, the lazy one, is telling you all don't slack.
The person that has yet to die is giving the performance review.
Nah, no one here has died. We're gonna gaslight everyone.
If we all gaslight each other,
Gaslight
eventually we'll all
gatekeep.
make it through.
Yeah, I kind of want to try and like discover new runes. 'Cause I prefer to be able to go and do that. I'll be able to do something involving those essences to be able to do so, but I don't know.
You know,
I do agree on using one for summon and one for potions.
okay. For your
'Cause-
runes, your +3 gives someone flying, right?
+3 can give somebody flying, yes.
For the
But I
sake,
only have a pool of 3, so that would use up all of it.
yeah. So for instance, say the minions don't have ranged options, or at least some of them don't. We can just give that to Sera so she can easily be easier to keep concentration on her spell.
What are we giving me?
Flying.
Oh,
Potentially.
cool.
Yeah, for his rune choice.
Sick.
Well, like I want to learn new runes.
That actually reminds me. I have this whole phantom steed I've never summoned that I was going to unlock flying
Oh,
on.
wait, that's not right.
What's keeping you from learning new runes or getting better at rune crafting?
I have to outright try and like research or focus into it. I mean, like now that Valis is up,
I'll be right back.
like I can actually try to incorporate it alongside Satyr.
Right, but it
And
just
with me
sounds-
having that book that I took, which has runes in it, and then of course I don't know whether or not Lolly's willing to share that thing that involves fate. Because something that I did want to do was try to find a way to use that little fleshy bit that had the fate sigil on it. I was going to see if we can try and fabricate a spell that targets fate specifically. Or at least a rune that can protect somebody's fate. And then I can
That-
try and protect everybody's fates from the Fate Eaters.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be brought up in RP, but the fact that Evelyn is going against Primus and his Fate Eaters, and we haven't made any effort to weaken him in the process, is ludicrous to her, because it's just she has a tactical mind, and this doesn't bode well for them.
I feel that with the resources that we are expending now, we are getting closer and closer to narrowing that gap.
Closer to nearly competent. You're right.
Well, it's like the Requiem of Ruinous Fire. The moment Primus fails, we're dealing with like, hey, by the way, now they're taking fire damage, and it's guaranteed fire damage unless they try to put it out. So that's good. And then it leads into like a bunch of other things, like my armor is able to heavily assist us. You have a really good sword right now. Albert is able to hopefully capitalize on a lot of his dive bomb attacks, and then Sera has new spells that deal more damage. So I feel as if we're narrowing the gap, and I think us having an ally from one of the mana, and then having elixirs and higher end potions is going to save us and actually make it to where we will heavily succeed. Unless the dickhead decides to go, nah, I'm just going to dispel magic.
Speaking of ally, like potentially if we were able to choose, like class-wise, what our ally would be, like a 6th party member, what class would suit us best?
I think we just summon an entity, and I would prefer an elemental, because it would not have much in terms of bias.
Or we could summon a devil and it listens to Sera.
But the devil might have a toll that they want to take.
Did I come back to devilry chat?
Yes, your favorite thing.
Ooh!
We're thinking that the ally that we summon could be a devil that you can command in return for like some sort of deal or something.
You guys know just how to talk to me.
Which meanwhile, Sabeiro would be 100% against summoning a devil because, well, he's
Since
very superstitious. He's like, nah.
Hey,
Since
I'm back.
Lolly is
Hello.
apparently not risk adverse at all. So it was just, you know
No,
what? Fine.
I don't actually want to summon a devil
Okay.
through that means.
That's why it's like an elemental would be better because it's not really maintaining much in terms of bias. It's an entity of nature, though. So
I'm sorry. That Twitch name is the Heavy Baby.
So girthy.
Oh man. Yolkbun
I have
says
a-
take a maid.
Kilogram of feathers and a kilogram of steel.
Yoke, I don't come anywhere close to your weebdom to make a maid.
Yikers.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
I have this phantom steed that I've yet to actually summon,
Yeah.
and I had wanted to explore trying to actually make it to where it can fly. Can I use my oratory to enhance phantom steed so that it can fly?
What's its base spell level?
3rd. It's a ritual cast.
Out of reach, I'm afraid.
Boo!
Boo!
Fuck, what did we just talk about?
we were talking about the uses of our mana, and one of
Right.
them being for summoning an ally, and the other one being for getting potions. And I feel as if those are probably our better options to choose.
Does Valos need that mana?
To what? To live?
Well, he had what, 8 mana pillars in a temple? I'm sure he wanted to do something with it.
Well, for each mana that you guys use, the rebellion has less to use after the fight's over.
I'm still fine with it.
Okay.
I mean, fuck it.
We'll just kill another man. Easy.
If we can't weaken it, we'll make ourselves stronger.
Think of all the mana we'll harvest from Primus.
I'm also fine with it.
They're just investing in us so that we go get more. 10% return.
Isn't that a terrible return?
Agreed.
It's net
Are you
positive.
Are you gonna negotiate with me?
Yeah. How about you get nothing?
Primus, how much are you worth if we kill you? I bet you drop common loot.
Are you
fucking
going to
scrub.
negotiate with me? Yeah, I smear you into the ground like a grease stain. There you go. There's my negotiation.
If I don't get the mount that drops, I'm gonna.
If I don't get the mount I drops, you're gonna what?
No,
Die?
he drops a fucking rusty spoon and a coffee mug. There you go.
Bro, this
But
is
the
my-
coffee mug says you lose.
No, he drops
One other serious question.
Yeah.
Flaming sphere. Can I change that to do cold damage?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's an
And then
augmentation that doesn't change the spell level.
Okay. And then just to confirm, because the whole reason I would do that is for my Wisdom of the Rhyme.
Mhm.
Whenever a cold damage spell you hard cast successfully defeats an enemy, blah, 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 blah. If I kill someone with my cold flaming sphere, does that trigger?
Yeah.
Alright. If I do that to my group, I then do not have a fire spell beyond Searing Smite. But you guys have torches.
And I've got
We
a
have
more.
Marvis.
Yeah, we have Marvis.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Lana.
yeah. Okay, yeah. I would like to augment Flaming Sphere to do cold damage, please.
Cool. I need a pure mana essence.
We have 2 left.
Yep.
Wait,
You
what?
guys-
Yep.
Ooh.
What are we
Wait.
doing?
Wait, did I do that on the wrong thing? How much?
It's
No.
a pure mana to do an ally. Not
Pure,
mana essence.
pure essence. No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pure mana
where's the
per
mana
ally.
then?
It's,
Oh,
it's
is it-
down.
Oh, it's lower. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Huh?
Come on, Nooya, performance review time.
Correct, Matt.
Did you
That's
spend the
correct,
water?
Matt.
Correct math. It's screen resolution issues. Sorry.
1 to
Correct
modify
resolution.
Flaming Sphere to
My
cold
brain
damage.
resolution is the issue.
One pure mana to modify a spell?
My eyes operate
Pure
at
mana
144p.
essence, right? It's an essence, not the pure mana.
Correct. It's a mana essence.
Let's say mana essence.
What?
Pure mana essence is like the big one.
Yes. It's not a regular mana essence. It's a.
We have mana
You need
essence,
a-
pure mana essence, and pure mana.
Yep.
Those are 3 different things.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, what?
It's not the pillar.
We have what?
We have pure.
We have shiny rock that's really nice, and we have that, and then we have pillar rock. Pillar rock is not expended. Shiny rock in hand is.
So we have 3 pure mana essence.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
we
we
have
have
one.
2.
3 shiny rock in
Additionally, we
hand.
have 3 giant pillars,
Yes.
and we have 2 small balls.
Yes.
Okay.
Look at the notes, please.
We're all on the same page. We have our Rosetta Stone out. Like, are we?
Sorry, it's a resolution issue.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think my spells are set then.
All right. Well, flaming
where is the
sphere is
boat?
turned into freezing sphere.
Thank you.
All right.
Wait, which notes are we using? to
So
drive?
we're going to use pure mana for potions.
Google Docs, the
Yeah,
one that you
Google
bitched
Docs.
about
Yeah,
until I
yeah,
switched
yeah,
to.
I see now.
Oh my god.
This is so great. We're such a happy family.
Ah!
I want to quit my job now. I'm putting in my 2 weeks.
Thanks, Lolly, for the 100 pages of notes that I don't read.
I have it open all the time.
Mm-hmm.
This must be what it's like to be
This
one of
hurts
Lolly's
my eyes.
employees.
It's no dark mode. I don't understand why.
Do you know how to use computers? Are you qualified for this job?
Cratzzy, I feel as if you would have been laid off weeks ago.
What are we talking about?
That's exactly why.
I
Are we
think you're
being
great,
real?
Cratzzy. No, I'm not being real at all. I think you're great.
We love you, Cratzzy.
No cap though. It's to
Yeah,
your boss.
no cap, you can't read.
Don't tell my boss.
Hi, I'm Jared. I'm 19, and I never fucking learned how to read.
Oh, we're
I
back
just
to Levine.
guess-
How many gray hairs do you have in your beard now?
I'm old, so very, very.
All right, what else do we have on our list here? Let's see here.
We need to do the potions. We've been putting it off.
Oh yeah.
Why doesn't the note say how many mana pillars we have then, huh?
That is expending
does.
11 mana, 8 spent. There's 3 left.
11 minus 8 is 3. That's the correct math.
Fuck.
Cratzzy, you're making my balls hurt. Like. There's
Oh my
rage
god.
pulling in there.
It's nice to see that some things never change.
Someone needs to go to the bathroom.
No. I will not relieve myself of
Do
this
the
anger
deed.
nor this piss.
I think
need
he'd
to
rather
kiss.
pee on you.
Oh, wow!
Oh.
That's called water sports.
So when
Nothing like a little showering in gold amongst friends.
Some wet
guess you're
work.
gonna have to hold yourself to the wedding then.
Pure
Wedding.
mana for potions.
Yeah, potion time. Potion time. We're playing potion craft.
What were we
now.
doing
The
again?
formula.
What are we doing again?
Y'all wanted potions.
Oh, right.
Potions.
D&D,
Potions.
yes.
Potions.
Potion craft.
We're doing potions and going to angrily put grease in a toilet.
Biggest mana for biggest potions, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
The pillar.
So you're using a pure mana in order to get a grand potion cache.
Yes.
I agree.
Many potions.
Oakley
Big potions. Imagine saving resources when this will
Nah, fuck that.
probably be our last fight.
Alright, let's do this. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum.
Nine spent equals 2. Yes.
So proud of you.
Thank you, Frosty.
Late
That's why I
night
love you
math
being
is-
here.
late
Hell
night
yeah,
math
yeah.
is understandable.
Thank you. You know, it's 2:30 a.m.
2:30.
Give me a
my-
break,
Now?
guys. Yes. Frosty as well, right?
Okay, it's
No, Frosty is
time.
3:30.
It's time. Okay.
By the way, I'm not angry.
Okay.
It's fine.
First up, you guys have is an elixir of glory.
Wait, hang
That's
on. I'm not ready.
cool.
I'm not ready. Shit, where's it at? Acquire potions. Okay. Elixir of glory. Okay, I'm ready.
That's cool. What is it?
The elixir of glory, when drank, gives the entire party, every single ally within 30 feet, access to the heroism spell.
Hey, it's the light of the Arcadum!
Uh,
We get it back!
in addition to that,
What did we spend to get this?
pure mana.
Oh
I've
shit!
written it
Oh
down.
no wonder we got some
Written it
amazing
down
stuff.
already.
In addition to that, in addition to the heroism spell, those characters have their critical threat range increased by 1 to 19 to 20.
Oh my
Yes!
fucking god, this is so good.
Fine, that's so good.
I'm gonna poison breath every fucking round. Are you ready for this?
What's the duration on it?
It's as the heroism spell.
Was that a minute?
I believe it's an
Yes.
hour.
Oh shit!
Let me go check. I'm pretty sure it's
An hour it is. If Arcadum says it's an hour, it's an hour.
My toes
Does-
are hard.
Does the temp points stack with Marvis's cooking?
No.
Does it? Okay, wait. It gives us all the heroism spell to cast for
No,
an
no,
hour.
it makes it active.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
it's
it's
an
up to
AoE
1 minute. I
extra
thought it was
heroism.
an hour. Never mind. It's 1
Okay,
minute.
1 minute.
Next up is
That was one potion.
an elixir of life.
Ooh. Ooh.
An elixir of life, when imbibed, chooses one single ally. That ally is resurrected from the dead, restored to full hit points, is cleared of all exhaustion and all negative effects.
Slots?
What?
Nah, kidding.
Does it give me spell slots back? That's what he's asking.
No.
Damn.
I like Cratzy's subtle way to try to gaslight the extra effects to the DM as if he didn't make
No.
the item.
I'm just curious.
The
All right.
forbidden Norwegian gaslighting maneuver.
And next you get 5 third level potions, which is, that's right, I changed this. 5 supreme level potions,
Ooh.
4 superior level potions. Oh no, I fucked this up. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's
It's all good.
3
No
supreme
problem.
level potions, 4 superior level potions, 5 greater level potions, and 6 normal potions.
Lol, this audible sigh.
I loved that sigh. Can that be a spell? Can that be like Lolly's cantrip? IRL cantrip, sigh of disappointment.
I did that with a smile on my face.
Evelyn's exasperation.
Wait a minute, sigh of revision. There we go. You may edit one document.
Yo,
You
what
may
you
edit one
snacking
document and deal 1d4 psychic damage to one chosen target.
My Chick-fil-A got here. It's amazing.
on? Oh, that was fast.
You may skip one meeting to make it to D&D.
Oh, man, that'd be amazing. That's like 9th level shit right there.
Where did you put this?
Wally
I know
rises
all
to the
these-
top of
the
her own.
crunching.
Wally rises to the
Potions
top of
were-
her own company, and it's just like, finally, now I can take time off for D&D.
Finally,
can take
now I
time
get
to
a
eat
vacation.
Chick-fil-A at my desk.
I can't
I
believe
d-
we spent a pure mana on potions. I think it's great.
Wait, is this so
Are these all
supreme,
health potions?
superior? Yeah, are they all
So-
health potions?
No, Supreme is those are all the power level of the potions.
Oh
Right.
my god. Okay.
Like
So now we get-
for example, a Supreme potion example would be a Supreme healing potion, but it would also be, oh god, what is it?
It's so fucking stacked, you guys.
It's Cloud Giant Strength.
What?
Christ alive! Oh, great, he's hyperventilating, and he can get advantage on like every hit until he misses.
I'm so excited, you guys.
Holy
We're also
shit!
gonna end up being like chugging potions like an addiction at this point.
Dude, like he's
27.
sponsored. He has G Fuel sponsorship. You know this.
27 strength for 1 hour.
God.
Dude, just imagine like it's called D Fuel, just Dragon Fuel.
Until you fail your fibrous warrior roll.
He's gonna fail first round.
Mm-hmm. My garbage subclass.
Then you'll have 22.
I like
Wait.
it. Jesus.
What do you... Wait. How does that work, actually? Because I could lose my fibrous warrior, and then I could drink this, and I get straight to 27.
To be clear, it sets it to 27. So if it would go
Yeah.
above or below, it ignores that and sets it to 27.
Exactly, so I should drink
Ha-ha!
this when I get into the negative.
Yeah. Tell me more about my garbage subclass I made.
Absolute terrible.
I don't think it's garbage, I think it's fucking awesome.
It is good, and it's nice that it has a gambit to it. It has
I
a
just
balance.
I just like
The
talking
best.
shit to Cratzzy.
It's the
That's all.
best. Stop.
But on the other
really.
hand, some of your rolls are ass. So
But that is true.
You failed that shit like 3 turns in.
Roles determining success
used-
in D&D? Fucking
used
weird,
my-
right?
damn this computer program! If only I could use my weighted dice. Totally unfair.
Should we figure out what potions we want off stream, guys? That's a lot of decisions to make.
Oh,
there.
we could just choose.
Yeah, you get... Oh my god.
Can you
get
give us a list?
You get to choose that level of potion, that number of times, and then you go down the
Very
list.
rare potion. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll
The
sort that out.
Supreme would be treated as what spell level for us to use as baseline?
I don't use spell levels because those potions are way too different from regular spell scaling.
Okay.
So like supreme level potions would be like Cloud Giant Strength, Supreme Healing Potion, and like Haste.
Okay.
So what do we have left that I can put into my Devil's Mark? Is that a pure mana? Is that a regular essence? What do I need, Arcadum?
I don't think any of the remaining essences are going to do anything for your Devil's Mark.
Is it way overkill to put a pure mana into it?
I
Let's
can't
move
answer
away
that.
from this subject.
I can't answer that question.
Then I would like to do that. Is my
Oh.
party okay with it?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
As in the pillar?
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, oh. Oh, no.
I feel like you're tipping your hand. I don't want to do that. I don't think we should.
Anyone else have an opinion?
I just think it's a bit of a yikes.
What about
Because-
the storm?
It's my revelation. Let me put it that way, guys. I'm putting it into my revelation, which has not leveled up since end of season 1.
Can't you use like the essence, the pure mana essence for it instead?
That is what Arcadum just said I couldn't do.
Oh, I see.
The one clarifying question I have for you, Arcadum, is will it make my character unplayable?
I can't answer that question.
Oh my god.
Okay. I would like to do it.
Oh my god. There's nothing that will ever precaution you.
There's a lot of things I didn't do. What did I just say that we weren't going to do? Summon a devil with this thing?
Yeah, that's way too far, guys. Come on.
I would like to put 1 pure mana into my revelation, please.
Oh.
No, the party has to agree to that. It's a party resource.
Well, are there repercussions for this? What?
It is going into the revelation, but we don't know whether or not there's a possibility of character loss.
There's also everybody
on that
else's
side.
revelations and stuff too.
Yeah.
You
But
can
I
easily
can't do
put
it
you can
anymore.
easily put a mana into one of those.
And I feel as if Frosty deserves at least one more into his.
Yeah, but I can use an essence, I'm assuming. because I'm
Correct.
still like level
Okay, so
1.
you can use a pure mana essence. So
Yeah.
I think that we should locate that in the document on who's getting what as of right now. We can figure out whether or not it is viable at that point to allow Sera to have that used for her revelation, because I know a lot of us like want to advance ours. We all have that level, like little bit of selfishness to want to go and like do that, because I want to do it. So
Right. And with so much uncertainty, that's really up to Lolly. The only thing it affects us is like we have one less mana. But for Lolly, she has an unknown effect.
Here's what we know. For Albert, he has to go to the embassy to do it, which is a pure mana essence to locate it. And potentially then a pure mana essence to locate it, and then a pure mana to teleport it, or Satir might teleport us.
Satir will teleport you. I can answer that much.
So that's pure mana essence for that. For Evelyn needs to go somewhere in the Azure. We don't know anything about where. Maybe able to divine that, maybe not. For Marvis, he can use a regular essence and just fuse it in, like y'all have done. And then I do not remember what's next for Sabeiro's.
I have not received any such quest involving my character.
So
And
he
Sera
might receive
is-
a quest.
The closest that I have is dealing with that stone siren, and even then, there's no details that have gone towards it. So.
What? That was the clue. You could have researched that at any time.
Well, yeah, but we were also like trying to go and do.
Oh, okay,
all of
that's
the
fine.
other stuff
But
for
to
the
be
campaign,
clear,
but-
you're making it sound like you weren't given anything, and you were. You just haven't used it.
True.
Your choice of not following up is not my fault.
Okay, I understand.
So what I'd like to do is have Sera meditate on her Devil's Mark and fuse a pure mana into it.
We'll have one left after this, right?
We'll have one pure mana left.
All right. Well, if nobody else has any good ideas on how to do it other than the ally idea, then we're going to make the most out of our resources, and I hope if you think it's going to be the most use out of you and you don't die, then sure, I'll agree with it.
The only thing I'll say as DM is, who do you think's going to be? How would I put this? Whose ability set do you think is going to be more valuable in the coming fight? That's probably where you should spend your efforts, because you've gotten more or less a clue as to what those different avenues will bring to the table, right? With the possible exception of Marvis. But Marvis can use a regular pure mana essence, expand his revelation, learn more about it, and then you guys can choose to use the mana on someone, which would be the most optimal use, because you'd have all the options clearly in front of you.
I like that idea better, certainly.
Yep.
That order
Sure.
of operations, I think, would be most efficient, because it gives you all the options on the table before you just make a decision.
So what we are giving up is going to be your decision, Cratzzy, because we have one pure mana essence left, and that is either to find your embassy location or it's for Marvis's revelation.
I don't think pure mana will speed up time in regards to that.
Yeah.
What?
I was referencing that you spend it before you spend the one on Sera, and that way you know which ones that you want to spend it on.
Oh, yes. My point is we have one left. So we either spend it on Marvis's revelation now, so then we could make that decision that you're leading up to Arcadum.
Oh, you're
Or-
talking about the essence. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or Albert uses it to divine where the embassy is.
Don't I need a pure mana one though?
That's
I
what
mean,
I have in my notes.
a mana pillar.
No, not to locate it. We determined last session that was a massive waste of a
I mean, you
pillar.
could use it, but, I suggested not to, because it'd be I think you would come to regret the overuse.
Yeah, you just need an essence to find the location, and then Satir will teleport us there.
Just a normal essence.
I think the most beneficial way to do it is to give the essence to Frosty's revelation.
And it's only the pure mana essence for either one of these, right, Arcadum? Not a water essence or a fire or a mana essence.
Correct.
Yep. So it's a one or the other, guys.
But we could use
I'd
a
say
fire
that.
essence
I vote.
then
Well, yeah, I vote Frosty.
to also.
Makes the most sense to me.
What were you trying to say, Cratzzy?
We could technically use the last fire essence to locate. That'll be a little overkill, but not as
I
much
don't
of an
believe so. I
overkill
think that's
as
what
a-
Arcadum just
No.
said. You have to use a pure
Greater,
mana essence.
yeah, the higher level mana essence. Mana essence, pure mana essence is above fire essence.
The only way you could possibly find your embassy after this is asking Valis to divine it for you.
Okay.
Or researching it, but that's going to take a lot of time. If you're okay with it, Cratzzy, I'm okay with giving it to Frosty, but I want to make sure you have a chance if you want to argue for it.
Just regarding what Arcadum said, like our strengths and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to sound like egotistical, but Albert is pretty strong.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do you want me to
I
just
like-
lay out everybody's strength rolls? That way no one sounds egotistical?
That would probably be better because you're a neutral
Sure.
party.
All right,
Okay.
so this is what I'll do. So, what's been revealed so far? Oh, let me open up me notes.
DM's Tome of Secrets.
I'm gonna cough. Sorry. Oh man, there it is. Okay.
He takes a note on us.
Okay,
Gives
so
tally.
in order, the Forbidden Follower, which is Sera's revelation, focuses on corruptive mechanics and upon high arcane focus. High wizardry, cold damage. It's definitely going to be an offensive modus operandi and a dual edge gamble sort of setup, because that's the nature of the magic that she uses. Next is Blind Blade, which offers the addition of by the way, the Blind Blade is Dr. Evelyn Grace's revelation, and the Blind Blade offers alternate martial options that channel and use the cleric's effects and can turn Evelyn into a potent melee combatant, further tipping your scale in damage. Most notably, the Blind Blade, as it depicts, deals very well with status effects that interrupt martial play. Sorrowed Lord, which is Sabeiro revelation, is a protective sort of revelation that stacks upon damage resistance, that stacks upon protective fields, and that its higher variations can even summon his true strength of the Sorrowed Lord of House Shattershale. Hold on, I have to skip past. Jeez. So Albert, being a Dragon Knight, expansions of him can further increase his draconic abilities, giving him area of effect, more poison focus, and more or less increase the current damage output that he's doing, which is melee and poison based. And then finally, Marvis, the empowered performer, deals with last-ditch efforts and turning a terrible situation into a good one. Much of his usefulness is only going to be occurring when things are getting bad, which, depending on which side you stand on, could be better or worse. So essentially, he's clutch mechanics. So those are your throwdowns. And to be clear, although Marvis's clutch mechanics, it is a very, very difficult argument to say that means that is just the best option, because the whole reason that you might be in the clutch mechanic in the first place is because of the reduced effectiveness. And clutch mechanic has a high chance to fail, so he's probably the highest gamble out of all of these, but it's still quite potent. So that's basically how I look at it for how you guys are standing. I would suggest that you do the following things. You can attempt to surmise at what kind of creature Primus is and which of your abilities would apply the best to them, and furthermore, your party's makeup, which will augment your party's standing fighting potential more than the others.
What's been on my mind since our Mayhem fight? Mayhem was created by Primus. Mayhem hated the demon and did everything it could to win with the demon watching.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that the path of Sera's revelation closer aligns her with devilry. And if I can bring more devils into the fight, because that's what I got as one of the subclass abilities, is I could bring devils in. That's more potential allies on our side.
You know, all of these sounds like valid options to me, so
Isn't it that the devils don't even listen to you? They just outright attack the closest creatures, though.
that's
As
true.
she is currently a human, the further she goes, she's on the edge right now. She's about to give up her human. If I do this, I don't think she's a human anymore.
Wait, are we
So-
choosing between Sera and Marvis? No?
Well,
Sera
Marvis,
can do it either way, right?
Marvis, no matter what, will be getting a pure mana essence
Mm-hmm.
to at least advance his a little bit further. But the rest of us, like including Marvis, this is where we can dictate whether or not we put the essence into Sera or we try to go and actually incorporate how we are as a party and really think about our past fights and where we actually fit. We need to think about what our synergy is. Like, where would we want to pull that resource into? Because I feel as if, and I agree with Lolly, it'd be nice for us to have more allies. Because that is something that she can uniquely do from her revelation. The problem, though, is those allies are not allied to us, and hopefully, if we put the pure mana into her devil mark to actually advance her revelation, there's a chance that she can at least order them around. And if she can order them around, that turns the tide. But as for the rest of us, it seems as if we have mainly everybody's damage focused. I'm the only defense. We tend to get into clutch moments a lot, so even pulling in the Marvis is still viable and is still definitely on the table alongside the rest of us. Advancing Dragon Knight is really great, but also dealing with negative status effects, which have been consistent, would be amazing for Dr. Evelyn Grace. It's all equal footing in my mind. So it's really just what do we think as a party on what we want.
I think no matter what, Frosty should get the essence, but as far as the pure mana goes, it really is up in the air.
Oh, Crassy, are you good with not doing the pure mana essence?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's the easier decision. Is our last pure mana essence into Marvis's revelation?
I agree.
Oh, weren't we doing that anyway?
You are now no longer able to find your FSC through that method.
But we at least have.
Aren't you
Stereo
gonna
now.
upgrade? So we're not gonna
Crazy.
upgrade any of you either.
That's the essence. We still have pure mana left. So
Okay.
like we have the pillars. We have the pillars.
I thought I needed the okay.
You needed the essence, the rock.
The pure mana essence.
Yes.
Maybe this will help.
Okay. Me dum dum.
No, it's okay. It's like because we have.
It's most likely a language problem, I think, because we have a lot of similarities, and I probably could have named them better.
Possibly also time zone.
So,
I believe you mentioned something about Blind Blade having some potential disruptive abilities or some such, and I don't have those yet. So that's interesting to think about.
And that's why it's definitely on the table on equal footing with everybody else's.
Right.
There you go. Pure mana essence, greater mana essence, and mana essence in descending order of power. Pure mana would be an overkill for Albert to learn the location of where the roost is, or where he needs to go next. Pure mana essence, you only have one available, and it is the appropriate resource for Marvis and Albert to get to the next step of their revelations. So the discussion was who would get to use the pure mana essence, Marvis or Albert. So if Marvis gets it, then he gets to his next step of the revelation, and then he is now a viable target for the pure mana. Or you get the pure mana essence, and then you become a more viable target for the pure mana. That's the rundown.
Pure mana.
Yes.
We would have to double dip into Albert if we to have the most efficient. Like we're investing completely in Albert if we use both the pure mana and the pure mana essence.
Aren't we doing
For
that
your
anyway?
revelations.
The only reason I'm against doing it for you guys is you know what the next step is.
Frosty only got his revelation, so that's why using a pure mana essence on him is a worthy investment because it's immediate benefit. Which means if we do that, then Albert is essentially off the table efficiency-wise. And then we have to figure out between the four of us what to use the pure mana on.
Wouldn't it be better to buff one of, like, it would be better to further one of those who are already the furthest than evening it out on one?
I actually agree with
Kind
that for
of.
the rationale of we're going against a boss fight.
Because, like, he's gonna get, like, I imagine this power spike any one of us is gonna get is much bigger.
And I also will bring back up what Arcadum said about Marvis's abilities are going to be last ditch. Whereas if somebody else is going to be more consistent.
Like, should we aim for last stitch?
It's going to happen
You know?
regardless. It will happen. But every time we've been last ditch, we've always been able to pull ourselves out. And I actually don't think we've ever truly been last ditch. But
Give Frosty his clown shoes. Stop wasting time.
Last
Thank
ditch
you.
is using my time. Wait,
Can,
what?
can we give him a party hat too? Oh, he gets one of those little fire engine, and all of us pile out of it, even though it's way too small.
It's a convertible, so it's just like I'm just arched back. I'm just like beep beep.
So, Cratzzy, do you want to use the pure mana essence for you? Is that what I'm hearing?
This is hard. I want Frosty to have fun too, you know? I don't want to steal this from him. He's under-leveled, kind of.
Well,
He did just get a sick weapon.
well, here's the thing that we can ask. Frosty, how do you feel about it?
That's important too.
I'm not trying to be biased, but the point I'm trying to say is that everyone, bar me, is mostly equipped and mostly advanced, right? Because I've only got the weapon now that's like equipped. I still got like basic armor and everything else. So I would like to have at least one more step into it because I don't know what it can give. My only like drawback is, by my understanding, improving it doesn't necessarily guarantee you getting something. Am I correct in that?
Correct.
Like, yeah.
You're just unlocking the next step of your revelation.
It could just be a quest if we follow the same line of thought that happened to us.
That's my only like worry of it.
Because
Yeah.
like we're all on the quest step and he's not even there yet. So
And his
And
quest step could be earlier than we realized.
Yeah.
yeah, but didn't we only put like I can't remember like what kind of upgrades, but I feel like we got our ability and then we got our quest.
I didn't.
The way I'm looking at it, right, is we either use one mana essence on me and effectively have one pillar for majority of the party, or we use one mana essence on Albert, and to be efficient, we use the pillar on him again.
Yes,
That's the way I see it.
that's how I see it too.
So it's
But we
either
didn't need the pillar to teleport anywhere.
Did we not? Okay.
Arcadum said so.
Oh yeah,
I think.
Satir could.
Yeah, Satyr
teleport.
just fixes it, you know.
Yeah.
Right, Arcadum?
For what specifically?
Satyr can teleport us to this location effortlessly.
I didn't say any of that. I said he could.
And also, when we did ask about timing, it's a matter of days was the reaction we got. So even if we do use the essence to find out where your embassy is, Cratzzy, we may not have the time to go do it.
Yeah, we need to teleport.
I mean, maybe we can do it in 6 hours, or maybe we can do it in 6 months. We have no concept of how much time it takes once we're there.
True.
Dedicated downtime definitely would be Albert if we don't choose him.
But we
I
have
agree.
days.
Yeah, I'm going on the fact that we have this day because I'm
Yeah,
scared
sure.
to even spend a single day. But between those two options, should we vote for it?
Should you three vote?
Um,
Like at the same time?
Well, based on what I actually just said, like I obviously well known and super curious about Arcadum's dragon lore. However, I would be displeased if we spend this resource on you and then we can't follow up.
True.
So that locks me into giving it to Frosty.
Dragon lore.
God, I want dragon lore so bad.
Just to clarify, if we use a pure mana essence on Albert and then spend a pure mana on Albert in terms of revelation, what would that do?
Say again?
So we use pure mana essence for Albert, which is a key to his revelation,
Yeah.
and then we spend what would we be spending a pure mana on Albert for after that?
Advancing his revelation.
Right. Just immediately.
Yeah, you could do that. I mean it's. See here. Okay, let me. How can I explain this? All right. So, I guess I can reveal that it's the final fight. So the revelations work as steps. And doing the quest naturally means you don't have to expend the very powerful resource. Using the pure mana essence on Albert will get him to the next step, which will reveal where the place is, but then spending the pure mana bypasses the need to do that quest. Same thing is true with Marvis, as using the pure mana essence will get him to the next step, which can then bypass by spending the pure mana, because that's how powerful pure mana is. However, doing it that way means that you miss out on all the things that are associated with that, lore, extra items, extra quest knowledge, and also knowledge of the NPC specifically. So if you wanted pure power, you could just skip everything if you wanted to, but I'm just telling you how it is.
That makes it pretty clear.
Yeah.
Do we want to get Marvis's quest, or do we want to advance Albert to knowing where his quest is specifically located?
We don't know if it gives him a quest or not.
Marvis could
Frosty.
be at least. Yeah.
I
Yes,
want.
say we put a pure mana essence into Marvis. What are we using the pure mana for?
I wanted to put it into my character.
Yeah, let's do that then.
I wanted to go straight power. Serious power
Uh,
hungry.
Let's go.
Yes, I was going to say that I agree in terms of who can manipulate and impact the battlefield the most would be Sera.
Pew pew pew.
And so this is just another risk, but I feel like
Yes!
it's a good. I mean,
Unleash me!
we're going all out
Crispy.
anyways.
In the Riddle of Gamba.
Okay.
Yes!
No, but for real though, does that plan
Yeah.
sound good to you guys?
Yeah.
That works, in my opinion.
I'm dead?
I agree.
Okay. Pure mana essence on Marvis.
Pure message to Arvis.
Yes.
Okay.
Time for me to get my spandex.
Oh, baby. We're gonna get you a cannon to shoot yourself out of.
He's gonna turn into the Joker movie, the sequel. Joaquin.
Marvis, as you take the pure message into yourself, it flows all around you, mana infusing your body, shifting the memories inside your mind, the ones that you share with your body. A stranger's presence once again takes place in your mind, as this time you find yourself not in the performing tent, but instead suspended by your wrists on a great beam of wood hanging precariously over a fire. And there you can see it. Down below, the performance. The fire, though false, still burns slightly against your wrists and feet. The people below enact your inevitable end. The villain cackles, laughter filling the entirety of the area, and a grim disdain over the audience. There is a hush as the villain finishes his monologue, cuts free of the rope, and you fall towards the flames. But instead, you fall not onto the prepared cushions below, but through them, and down into the deep depths below the stage. Something stirs in the shadows. It gets closer. 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 It whispers sweet temptations into your ear. Your revelation resists, requests that you return to the light. The being insists, however. For if you wish to return, you will need to take its deal. A hand made of shadows, roiling with potential, reaches out towards you. Your revelation lifts its hand and places it within the stranger's grip. And with that, your revelation awakens the next morning. A curious mark upon the palm. And as you look down, Marvis, as the memories fade, the symbol appears upon your palm as well. It is both a representation of your binding and a map. For as you follow the markings, your patron awaits you, for it is time to collect that which has been given. And there you go, that's it.
Yeah.
Another map!
Yeah, but at least he has a map.
There's so much to do when we kill big guy. So I would be
Mhm.
excited to do all of those. But
Me
for now,
too.
I know.
Dragon
All right. All right, you guys.
lore.
4 of us for the
Me.
most efficient. Okay, yeah. It's Lolly.
Me.
I'm not gonna pretend. I'm not gonna spell this out. It's I vote Lolly.
Do me. Do me.
Promise
That's too easy.
that no. Promise that you won't die. Sierra.
I never die.
Okay. Then yeah.
Did you just really Team America World Police her right now? Promise me you won't die. I promise I won't die.
That's good enough. Cool.
You know nobody ever. You know that. You know that promise doesn't matter, right? Because if they die, that's it. What? Nothing happens to them. They're dead.
Yeah.
Oh man.
As long as you don't desire death, then I'm cool with it.
Nope.
All right, pure mana.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh fuck. Whoa,
It's
whoa,
gonna
whoa.
be a good one.
What have we here?
On second thought.
Unfortunately, the old maps are not compatible, so. Okay. We're gonna have to do this the old way.
Oh.
Uji has activated the beat.
Oh, good. I always wanted to come back here.
Mm-hmm. Pretty.
As the pure mana flows directly into Sera's devil mark, she disappears from the waking realm and begins to twist and blink in and out of existence. Her body begins to twist and crack and malign as the mark is complete. For a brief moment, Sera finds herself not within the dream realm, but rather someplace far worse. Decision time there, champ.
Mm-hmm.
You get 3 choices.
Okay.
You've walked the path of the devil, which means that the hells lie before you in all of their terrible fury. As such, there are many, many avenues that you get to choose from. Okay. You stand on the precipice of the hells. They descend downward in a sort of glorious representation of mortal whimsy, desire, and ultimately suffering. From where you stand at the precipice looking out into the abyss, you can see that the hells seem to form 9 rings, and as you go lower, each one becoming smaller, representing the rarity and truly the level of evil required to reach. Until at the very, very, very end, you find, from your great distance, a black throne where there is seated Babylon himself. And in the final circle of hell, those denizens that find themselves under his feet, lifting his throne, to be those of the worst crime that one can commit. And of these 9 circles, you must now choose where your devilish power can lie. Keep in mind that none of these circles, despite what they may be presented as, is a representation of how powerful they are. Indeed, any of them will give you an ability that will be just as valuable as the others. However, it is a representation of what evil you shall hold above all others. What taint in your heart is the one that will depict your journey from mortal to devil. I will describe them now for you.
I'm ready.
The first is limbo, a place of pseudo-existence. This represents the souls that have not yet been judged, or those souls that have not yet been made into the foundations there below. Those that perhaps were stolen by acts of devilry. Ones that were the unwitting participants. Ones who were traded. It is here that the great Vault Master watches over them to see that the souls reach their next destination, whether it be their true rest or to be sold once more on the market. Limbo represents ignorance as the sin. of representation. Next is lust. Pretty self-explanatory. In this ring, you can see acts of debaucheries of a sexual and desiring nature that are beyond that of what most mortals would seem acceptable. Deviance and degradation, all of these things in the pursuit of a twisted physical desire. The next is gluttony. If the above represented desire, gluttony would represent the inability to stop. Here you can see hedonism to a level that is beyond acceptability. Within them, you can see that there are demons that indulge mortals by overfeeding them to the point that they would burst, heal, and repeat the process over again. Those that would travel to the circle above to indulge until finally they are thrown from the circle down below. Next is greed, a fairly self-explanatory sin. All within this place, you see the same process repeated over and over again. The souls in this particular circle are forced to ever relive their decisions of where they sacrificed love, compassion, understanding, and family for the same simple desire: power. In most forms, it takes is that of gold, but there are many different forms of currency that could take one's life, and so these individuals repeat over and over and over. Next is the circle of wrath, of anger, of the inability to control one's emotions and to indulge in every single outrage, outstance, and ultimately to allow one's life to be corrupted by anger, to allow justice to turn to vengeance. So much so that with so much negativity, one can never see the light in their own life. As such, those that walk within the circle of wrath are often blindfolded, their eyes gouged out, or their heads bound, led by a cruel master who seeks only to agitate them even further. The sixth, you see those that have broken the rules of creation, those that have sought to bypass the great laws put in place by the hells and the celestials alike, those that would perform acts of heresy beyond the hallowed call of their own gods, but to those that would try to do that most ubiquitous of actions, to become more than what they are by sacrificing what is for what can never be. Here you can see many that line the walls. Curiously, you see one section within this circle, one that seems to be dedicated to one man, except that prisoner is missing. Next is violence. To kill without question and without thought. Here you can see conquerors, those that have failed Damocles' test, and also those who lost to depression. Fill this place. Blood so thick upon their hands that they cannot move, drowning in the sins that they have committed. And the next is that of fraud. Those that choose to weave lies all around them, so much so that such things bend reality. The people within this circle have committed acts that have destroyed nations, corrupted religions, ruined lives. So simple, so easily twisted. And it is here that they are forced to relive the realities that their words have created, over and over again. Their tongues cut from their mouths, sealed shut with burning fire. And then finally, in the last circle, where Babylon resides, his great throne, seated upon the souls that hold it up, in an eternal agony, for they have committed perhaps the greatest sin of all. There are things that make the world operate, and that is when word is given, word is kept. It is the basis for trade. It is the basis for love. Indeed, it is the basis for civilization itself. And here, in the final circle, is where treachery is punished. More than a lie, it is betrayal. And it is here that Babylon rests his feet upon those that would break their oaths. So, which do you choose?
Oh boy. I'll think out loud for everybody. So going back in the order, like going back up in the order you gave me, betrayal has an option because Sera does feel like she betrayed her wife and she took her marriage vows to love and to hold to protect. And she feels fully responsible for the fact that her wife died. So that's tempting because her wife went with her and they both died in the blizzard. So that was tempting. Violence is also tempting because that's what she's displayed. She has no issue whatsoever killing. And a lot of that comes from, I liked what you said, loss to depression, of she doesn't or hasn't seen much value in keeping anything alive because why? But all of that was in the pursuit of understanding, which is knowledge, which takes me up to greed and killing for knowledge to understand why things work so that she can also pursue power. That one I think actually rings the most true for her. So I think out of all of those, greed is probably the one that most aligns with what she wants, which is she's always trying to understand, which has slipped over to the side of understanding so that she can be more powerful.
Very well. One moment, please. Oh, fuck. All right, let's do this. I'm going to ask you some questions, all right?
Okay.
You're meant to answer these within 5 seconds.
Oh.
They're supposed to represent the truth at heart, not the
Okay,
truth
so
of the mind.
no thinking. Okay, got it. Off the cuff.
That's what they're intended to be.
Okay, I'll do my
It's
best.
truth of the heart.
I'm such a thinker, but I'll do my best.
Yeah. 1 second.
This is for my character, right? Not me, the player.
Correct.
Okay.
You are tasked with teaching a fool, but they have not learned and have shown difficulty to do so. Do you pity them or hate them?
Hate them.
All right. You are given the gift of knowledge by a colleague, one that you can use to gain promotion. You have the opportunity to pay them back, or you could use it for yourself for a greater promotion. Which do you do?
Yeah, I can't ask clarifying questions, right?
Correct.
Greater promotion.
Which matters more, marrying for love or prestige?
Love.
Of these four, choose one that does not belong. Honor, compassion, understanding, or efficiency.
Honor. What was the second one?
I'll type them out. Yeah, I'll list it for you.
Thank you.
Of these four things,
Is it in the notes chat?
I'm putting it in Foundry.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Compassion.
Very well. Boy.
Do-do-do-do-ba-ba. I'm so excited.
Time to make some rolls. Oakley dokley. Man. Been a while since I did this. What's up, Cratzzy?
I was just gonna comment. As usual.
Alright.
Sera says savage though.
I thought about explaining this as we went, but I knew that we were going fast.
I thought for sure you were gonna pick honor.
No, but that's why I wanted to clarify the one of it doesn't matter. Nope, not for her. She can understand something, but it doesn't mean she's gonna care.
The idea is that you answer with your heart, not your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pretty cool either way.
The way she was handling Roxana at the end was all ruthless understanding and efficiency. It was not out of compassion.
All right. Well, we've got some rolls to make.
Let's go.
It's time to see if you survive your transformation.
Oh shit. So much for more allies in the final fight.
I mean, I told you this would happen. Like a long time ago.
To me? Yeah, I know what's coming.
No.
I didn't know if you said that to Cratzzy.
Well, I told everybody, but nobody knows.
Your persistence and how much you wanted it is inspiring, I guess.
Give it to me! I need a voice changer.
I think voice mod is pretty good.
All right.
I can no longer be the stoic, soft-spoken wizard. Yee! I'm so excited!
Okay. First up. Constitution saving throw.
Oh! Sorry, let me click in.
Am I able to assist in any way?
Nope.
Con normal.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Saves. Wisdom normal.
Charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
Okay. All right, choose con or wisdom that you can replace with an intelligence saving throw.
I'm thinking about what that could potentially mean. I've always been paper thin, so I will do wisdom with an intelligence. You said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ha! Who lad? Bop bop. Mm-mm.
I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna fucking sneeze.
Bless you. So in this instance, curse you.
Well, unfortunately, it does not look like that there is. What? Well,
There's nothing I could do to help these, right?
No.
No reach out to Moto or anything like that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I figured. Just making sure.
Thou art stand on their own.
It'd be embarrassing if I didn't ask, and I could.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. Put my fucking rice away. Okay. It's been a long time. Just a second, guys. I'm like prepping like 8 things at once here.
You're fine.
All right. This is what happens. Your devil's mark expands outward from your from the tattoo onto your forehead. Like a twisting bone, it forms a crown, the adornment of which are 2 twin fleshy tendrils, like tentacles, that move up like moving sorts of pieces of the crown, along with acting as horns. Your lower body, from your feet down, transform from legs into a gown of writhing tentacles that form and switch and twist over one another. The rest of your body maintains that of your feminine form, but is forever marred with the different marks upon those of your devilish kind. The transformation is not complete, however, as you still maintain the heart of a mortal. However, in this half state, you are granted many gifts. But before you can be allowed to exist, your transformation has not gone unnoticed. One moment, please.
Tentacles, tentacles. I never thought I'd play a character with tentacles.
You finally unlocked the tentacle race. Thank you, Lola. You made me very,
Do you think
very many
the
people happy.
Leviathans will recognize me as well as a sea
Mhm.
creature?
Wouldn't try. That alarm is coming.
Oh God.
Does she float off the ground? Tell me I float off the ground. Quack, 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 quack.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yee!
Your transformation isn't complete yet.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay. All right, let me get some water. Be right back.
Uh-oh.
So this is when we reach the
Guys.
Cthulhu level of things.
The water voice.
Guys? I have tentacles and he needs water?
Oh my god.
Guys? Oh, me!
Looks like you're chosen poorly. Hmm.
The deep one is called. They want their toes back. You don't have toes anymore.
Stop it! I know. All part of my master plan.
Fuck toes.
Hopefully this gives me a complete resistance to toe picks.
All right. So, as your transformation twists you in and out, your birth, as it were, sending you back and forth through the demonic energies, in and out of the different realities, with no traction of the dream to help you. Your movements have not gone unnoticed, and your birthing has piqued the interest of an individual that for the longest time has been trying to gain a foothold upon Conflux. And as such, you feel the form of your soul snatched from atop the abyss and dragged down deeper and deeper and deeper into the darkness below. As a warning, the character I am about to roleplay is a character. And if at any time you feel uncomfortable, please let me know. That's the precursor I have to start using now. So.
Okay.
Here we go. That working for you?
Yes, but let me turn it up. Hang on. Okay.
Well, well, well. What have we here? You're a strange creature. You're certainly not one of the kin that is supposed to be. And yet I feel that you have quite the dark heart. Tell me, wayward little soul, what is your name?
Sera.
Sera. Interesting. Tell me then, how is it that your transformation has occurred beyond my gaze until now? A Gligloth is something that is normally a noticeable change, and all of my handmaidens are accounted for. As he shifts his legs, he will dig his heels into the demons below him, acting as his footrests.
Have you heard of Conflux?
Of course. Are you saying that is where you're from?
My soul, as I've come to understand it, was snatched by the enemy, released by the enemy, and snatched again to be put into a vessel on Conflux.
Well, at first you had my curiosity. Now you have my attention. Snatched from the enemy, you say? That is a most rare gift. But tell me, are you a gift or a burden?
I have no burden. I am not a burden.
That will remain to be seen. Those that become my handmaidens have to be effective, worthwhile, dependable, reliable, and perhaps most importantly of all, ravishing. Do you think you could do that?
Sera will get an odd glint in her eye. What do I gain by being your handmaiden?
You get to exist.
She'll study him. This then, she'll look around. Your domain?
He will raise a single elegant eyebrow. Are you to say that you do not know whom I am?
My assumption is you're Babylon.
You say the name, but you know not that which it is attached to. Or else you would not dare to deign from me what you get out of serving me.
I was not a scholar of, well, the gods.
Clearly.
You were only the second one that I've spent thought on.
Well then. Listen well, little mortal. You have taken power from my domain. Without permission, I might add. You have deigned to use it, transform thyself, without my permission. I am giving you the chance to turn yourself from thief to servant. I would suggest that you choose wisely, because I have a very special place for thieves.
I am no intentional thief. And now that I understand what I have done, I have nothing but appreciation. Thank you for the offer.
Oh, we do not do thanks around here, my dear. It is far too cumbersome. Perhaps I will offer this. I am, after all, a man of deals. Serve me well enough, and you will see your wife again. How does that sound?
Sera lets that out before she even can stop herself.
Oh, you're not aware? She's here.
To understand that she was gone back into the live stream.
Oh. No. I'm afraid. She's here. Yes. I thought it familiar. Your aura. Whilst we have been discussing, I have sent one of my servants to search, and lo and behold, her love for you was so strong that she could not pass to what awaited her. She lingers in the limbo, wishing for you. Oh, mortal love can be very interesting to watch. And it would seem that your oath to each other has not been broken. Therefore, it is within my power to see it restored. But I'm afraid that such a, shall we say, service must be earned.
Sera will muse out loud. Woad lied?
He does not know everything as much as he might like to portray it as such. And it is true she did return to the live stream. But there are many hands that dip into that well. You may or may not have noticed that within your Conflux, my minions have been very busy.
Yes, I have one as a familiar that I seem to have misplaced.
Yes, he has been most informative.
Your service. How does one enter into it?
You must ask.
Sera's visibly shaken at she had just moved past mourning her wife, and to have that placed in front of her again as an option. I would like to enter your service.
I see. And were you a thief? Taking what was not yours?
No. Just
No.
uneducated. Again.
Ignorance is no excuse for thievery.
I agree.
Very well. We shall see if you are worthy of such things.
Right. She'll square her shoulders.
Let us begin with blood, shall we?
Please.
You are to face a great challenge. You will need your companions. Afterwards, choose one of them and offer their life to me. And your service will be entered.
All right. Agreed.
Good. Now be gone. All right, that's it.
Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba.
How long it's been since I got to roleplay Babylon?
What the fuck? I have such goosebumps, man.
Yeah, it was good to play him again.
Hell yeah.
I thought I was a little off with his voice, but it's been a while. I hope the modulator was working.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's fine. It
Oh
sounds
yes.
like him.
Okay.
If you sacrifice me, I'm gonna kill you, bitch.
Well, you're dead, so you wouldn't be able to.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
IRL, bro.
I don't know. Maybe you'll take revenge upon me as a angry soul.
You know, as cool as that was, I think personally my favorite thing that I've prepped so far is the thing with Sabeiro and the Sorrowed Lord. Oh man,
The duel.
Oh yeah.
there's this whole thing I had planned. Yeah,
Oh, I got you.
just sucks we probably won't be able to get to it.
Could just, fuck Primus.
Lol.
Explore all our personal
Let's just become Fate Eaters, guys.
what?
Let's become the baddies.
Bro, are we the baddies? Hans? Are we the
You know-
baddies?
Your
Is Sera
ideas are
still-
starting to become questionable.
Is Sera still half devil?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a lot of weird stuff I'm gonna add, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, this is the demon that gets the tentacle cage.
Perfect.
Man. That shit do be crazy though. Yeah, but that was Babylon. Wasn't his art sick?
Mm-hmm.
Second time I have heard you do his voice.
That was a complete first for me. So
Which is not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
I thought for sure it was gonna be a log and high when you were like, I gotta go get some water, and then
Yeah.
you gave me tentacles. I was like, oh boy,
Is that the name of the tentacle dude?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's the god of madness.
Doesn't he already have a tentacle in Conflux?
Man. Good times. Alright, that'll work. Well, that's it, guys. Next time we meet up, it'll be
Jeez.
time.
it'll be time.
We must
Woo
roleplay
woo.
first.
Yeah, let's spend the last mana on me. How about that? Okay.
Well,
I mean-
I mean, you guys have time to roleplay next time, but next time I do want to start the fight, so.
Yeah.
When do I get to learn about all my stuff?
When I have it ready for you, and you're gonna wait, and you're gonna like it.
So is that next session?
No, it'd probably be before then, so you can be prepped.
Excellent. I have strategies to create, plotting to do.
How do you keep track of all the things that you can do, Sera?
That's what all my strategy and plotting is for. I gotta shove all that shit in my brain.
Okay, let's take a look. Mr. Sandman, give me a dream, make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Do we have any fan art?
Oh fuck.
Oh, can you put my token back? I need to add my spells in.
Oh, right. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, I don't know what the fuck is happening. What the fuck is happening?
Who is that?
Is that
Oh, that's Waymaker. That's his forehead.
I was like,
Who won?
is this
It's a tie.
is this the fan art, dude? Is this what the fuck? Okay, there is one bit of fan art at the bottom. Ooh, it's Sera fan art.
Oh.
Yes, unleash me.
I'm waiting to see this.
There it is.
Wait, that's JK, isn't it?
That's
That's
KC.
KC.
KC reality.
Oh, KC. Yeah. I always think of him by his Twitch name.
The Oakbun Marvis grand finale versus Primus. Fuck.
Every hit you just hear.
Honk, honk. Honk. Okay. Any subs? Let's see here. Zenmaster gifted a sub 3 hours ago. Thank you very much. Nooya, thanks for the 19 months. Zenmaster for more subs. Ace Red Fang gave me a prime. What a cool guy. Or girl.
Person.
Or them.
Entity.
Zenmaster, thanks for
Individual.
gifted subs. Pure Demon, thanks for the 10 months. Bam, 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 bam. I got more stuff for you. Listen up, everybody. Listen with your eyes and ears. There
My
will
mouth
not
is open.
there will not be Method and Madness tonight, as I do not have their maps done, unfortunately. But I should have everything done for next time, and then they'll be able to finish their dungeon, or actually do their dungeon. Also, by next time, I should have Primus's art done, and I should also have the map that he's fought on, and all that good stuff. I got a lot of maps to order tonight. But in addition to that, I have good news. We will be officially opening the artist contest probably tonight. I'll be putting the announcement into Discord, and I'll be explaining the prizes, and I'll be just explaining what pieces of art need to be done to be submitted. I'll also be explaining who will be judging and all that good stuff. And then we will probably have the drawing but we will probably conclude the contest at the end of this month. So you have about 3 weeks to draw up your images. And that's going to be super cool. Wow, look at you. Wowie.
I look
Wowie.
amazing.
Alrighty. And that will conclude tonight's session. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for the subs. We're at 909, by the way, almost to 1,000. Living World DM Training School game will be coming back here pretty soon. And then we'll be finishing that. And then we'll be transferring to the Living World.
Very hype.
And there we go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Later.